One of the questions we're getting more and more from growers is the value of foliar feeding soybeans, especially in the early reproductive growth stages when many growers are already making a fungicide and insecticide application. Should I put in a foliar fertilizer product? We know this is a question not only in North Carolina, but for soybean producers across the nation. So there's a group of U.S. soybean extension specialists that are working together on collaborative projects on various topics. In 2019 and 2020, we're looking at the value of foliar feeding soybeans at soybean growth stage R3 or beginning pod. We're looking at 6 different foliar fertilizer products. There's a wide range of products available to growers in this state, and there's no way we could comprehensively evaluate all those products. So we had to choose the 6 that were most nationally relevant. We applied those products at soybean growth stage R3, our beginning pod. And in 2019, we had 20 sites across the United States, 3 sites in North Carolina. And at 95% of those sites, we saw no impact on soybean yield. I'll often get the comment, well, you didn't look at these products in high enough yield environments. And one of the beauties of doing this research on a national scale is we're very quickly able to capture a wide range of yield environments. So in 2019, we had sites with average yield of 27 bushels per acre, all the way up to sites with average yield of 82 bushels per acre. And at greater than 95% of those sites, we saw no impact on yield from the use of a foliar fertilizer product when applied at beginning pod. Now, there are circumstances where using a foliar fertilizer product may be merited in soybeans. For example, if you see a manganese deficiency, that could be quickly remedied by a foliar fertilizer application. But from what we're seeing last year, we saw no impact on soybean yield at 95% of our sites from a foliar fertilizer product applied at soybean growth stage R3. We're here in Beaufort County today where we'll be conducting the same trial in 2020, as well as 2 other sites across the state. These beans here today are in soybean growth stage R1, so probably in 5 to 10 days we'll be back here to make our applications at soybean growth stage R3. I'd really like to thank the North Carolina Soybean Producers Association for funding this research. We were the first state that had this project funded, and that really invigorated other states to request funding for this national project. I'll also thank the United Soybean Board, who is working with the U.S. soybean specialists to try to take this state-level research and amplify it into national extension outreach. I again want to thank the county extension agents who are hosting us at this site in the Blacklands, as well as the Blackland Farm Managers Association and our host growers. We're very glad to be here.